Hi, good morning, everybody. I don't know who's up, who's out there, but I just wanted to take this a few moments to say good morning and see how everybody's doing. Haven't been able to go live in a while, so basically this was me just testing it to see whether or not I'd be allowed to go live. So let's see. I hope, yeah, the volume is up. I hope that you can hear me. And just wanted to talk about how things are going, how everybody's feeling right now. And for those of you who follow me on my YouTube channel, which is QBSQ Tarot, or you can put in Iya, I-Y-A, Patty, Iya, I-Y-A, Patsy, P-A-T-S-Y, and you'll find me there. Again, QBSQ Tarot, T-A-R-O-T, and that's my channel also. So there are two channels, 1 and 2. I usually post to channel 1. So come and join me over there. And if you haven't already gotten a reading from me, feel free to send me an email at pbtarot7@gmail.com, or check out my website, iyapatsy.com, and see what I offer and book yourself a reading. So, in the meantime, right now, we've got a lot of energies that are going on. Aquarius full moon twice within a 30-day period. 8/8 Lionsgate portal opened up. So a lot of changes, a lot of opportunities, a lot of exposing of secrets, exposing of things that are hidden, right? Things that are hidden within ourselves and the people that we associate with, the people that we love. So I was feeling a little bit out of sorts during this period, because as an empath, somebody who, feels a lot of feelings, sometimes those feelings are not your own. Sometimes you pick up on other energies. Hey, good morning. Sometimes you pick up on other energies that are not your own, or sometimes they are your own. And part of the journey, part of the lesson as an empath is to determine which feelings are yours and which feelings are someone else's. Also, which feelings are your intuition and which feelings are really your own fears, right? Which things are you protecting and which feelings are you projecting? Feelings about other people, feelings about yourself, feelings about the world in general, feelings about circumstances. So it's been a lot, and I haven't been posting as often as I used to, and I haven't been able to go live on Facebook, but I haven't been on Facebook that much lately anyway. And so as I'm sitting here shuffling the Isis Oracle deck, the card that just jumped out was Enter the Chamber of Healing. Healing in the Divine Chamber of Lady Isis. So, healing. So that's what I came to do, right? I wanted to talk, I wanted to connect with others. I wanted to get some, conversation, some feedback, because it's been kind of rough. It's been lonely between COVID and Delta viruses and distancing and all this other stuff. It's been really hard for me to connect. I haven't been going out. I have been being very self-protective. The times I have, hey guy, the times I have, how are you? tried to venture out. Some have been great times, and one was disastrous. And so I think that that has affected me more than I wanted to admit. And I didn't want to talk about it. So I guess that's affecting me too, holding that experience inside. Hello, how are you? Good morning. I'm not saying everybody's name because part of my iPad is screwed up, so I can't see everybody's name, but I know Guy Brown is watching, and I think that's stop it, don't be calling me by my government. So this is somebody that went to high school with me, apparently. Peras de Flores, Deborah. So thanks anyway. We have, when did we graduate? 1977, right? It's been a minute, right? But we're still here, thank goodness. So, enter the chamber of healing. A spiritual gift of healing is coming to you now. Be open without expectations or preconceived notions, and allow the healing from the Lady Isis, Mistress of Magic, to help you find the best solution for any situation that does not appear to be as it should be. Take your time and create your space into which her magic and energy can flow now. Expect your miracle. This oracle comes to you as a messenger. Prepare for great changes because they are on their way now. Well, hopefully. When the Divine Lady Isis offers you a healing gift of magic, it is something to accept as a gift of unconditional love with open arms. It's to be offered without agenda, with the only intent being for your highest good and for spiritual growth. It's not necessarily it will not necessarily look or feel like you expected it, but you will realize in the unfoldment of the process or circumstance that it was a spiritual healing gift from the divine, even though you may not have immediately recognized it as such at the time. So part of the challenge of being empathic, or at least allowing yourself to be in touch with your empathic side, again, as I said, is picking up on other people's feelings and thoughts and energies. And so, hey Phyllis, Martin, so when you get, well, I'll say this, I got a download, they call it, right? It's when you feel, you get like a message, you know, like you're minding your business, or you're meditating, or you're doing everyday work, and suddenly this, it's not a thought, but it's a message, and it comes to you. You know, like when you know not to go this way, your intuition tells you not to make a turn, and so you go the other way, and you find out later that you would have run into traffic, or you would have gotten into an accident, or you just missed something or someone, that type of thing. But it's a little more intense than that. And at the same time, we know that there are entities, there are spirits, and there are just plain old raggedy people who, because of whatever, they're bored, or they're jealous or envious, or trying to make a point, or trying to create trouble, or they, you know, feel that by me showing my spiritual gifts, by an empath who is open about the fact that they are in touch with their intuitive side, and that they are in touch with their spirituality. Because there are people who don't agree with that outlook, and they want people, they expect, or they limit your relationship with God as only through organized religion. And sometimes, because like I said, they don't have nothing else to do, and they're trying to prove a point to someone, then they will do things to mess with your messages. You know, they know how to do exactly the same thing, but because they don't, because of the taboos, because of the way society is, they choose to do it, you know, without letting other people know. But they're very well aware of the ability to do that, to send thoughts to people. Some are more skilled at it than others. I guess if you practice it, you can do it. And so I got a download one day, minding my business, and it just threw me back. And then I said, well, I just ignore that. But the person who the download was regarding suddenly disappeared. Hi, how are you doing, dear friend? You know, they dropped off the face of the earth, basically. You know, messages, no contact, even though we had just been talking an hour before or 2 hours before. So it's really disturbing. I don't know if they are in the hospital. I don't know what. But it's disturbing. And I've just been feeling really out of sorts. And I don't want to remain in that energy, because I know that whatever it is, whether it was my own intuition, whether it was a message from my spirit guides, whether it was somebody trying to mess with me, whatever it is, it wasn't a happy thing. It was quite disturbing and very unsettling. Not scary, but unsettling and disappointing. Disappointing in any aspect of however it comes. You know, that message came. It's disappointing that someone would either be that evil to try to mess with me like that, or that someone would be that evil to do the thing that was being told to me was being done. You know, like somebody pulled off, the message basically was exposing somebody's behavior, some sneakiness. And then when that person disappears, is it them? Is it somebody around them? Is it my intuition? Is it, you know, whatever. And it just is unsettling. And I want to get out of that energy, because if that is the truth, that's not cool. You know, whatever the intuitive message is, the download was, whatever it was, the subject matter was not cool. And by the person not responding, not calling, not interacting, not keeping, you know, their appointment with me, it leads me to believe that maybe that was the truth. And if that is the truth, then that's about their truth. Has nothing to do with my truth, because I know who I am. And can't heal things if you don't talk about it, right? And sometimes people are too cowardly to talk about things, and so again they do things like this, and it's wrong, and it's unnecessary, it's rude, it's cowardly, and it just doesn't, it's unattractive, it's a turn off, and it's a disappointment because you expect more from people, right? And you shouldn't expect anything. So that's another lesson. Let me get back to the text. You'll be able to recognize the healing by the experience of it and its effect, even before the complete resolution of the issue at hand. The experience will be that the same issue is somehow lifted from you, and the effect will be that the issue generally, the experience will be that the issue is somehow lifted from you, and the effect will be that the issue seems genuinely out of your control, and yet not out of control. This is the way that the gift of healing can come to you. Time is a sacred space to contemplate and reflect. Let me put on the light, right? Even though it's morning. Maybe that'll help me. That might be too much for you guys. Let me do that. Perhaps not. Okay. Maybe I'll get the bigger light. Excuse my butt. Huh. Phew. Sorry. Anyhow, okay. So let's see the glare out of that for you guys. Too much. So anyway, so maybe that's a little less glary there. Not really. So, time in sacred space to contemplate and reflect is extremely helpful to receive divine intervention. Hey, Stevenson! Divine intervention as consciously, swiftly, and fully as possible. Time in sacred space to contemplate and reflect is extremely helpful to receive divine intervention as consciously, swiftly, and fully as possible. Sacred space can be a physical place that allows you to put your day-to-day activities and thoughts to one side and instead indulge in just being as you are in the moment. It might be a place in nature, your meditation place or healing room, or a sanctuary that you have where you can be alone for a time, or even a meditation group or a healing circle. Sacred space allows you to simply be, to not have to think, to sort things out or analyze, but to be open, to rest, to allow inspiration or guidance to come, and when it chooses, and to allow for the mysteries of healing to occur. Repeat that. Sacred space allows you to simply be, to not have to think, sort things out or analyze, but to be open, to rest, to allow inspiration or guidance to come as and when it chooses, and to allow for the mysteries of healing to occur. It is important when entering a sacred space that we do not set an agenda or have a specific expectation. We do not have to think anything more than, I dedicate this space to the divine within. We're not attempting to find solutions, but actually, actively letting go mentally and emotionally, and allowing ourselves to go into a peaceful state. Relaxed but not numb, we can often have guidance and inspiration, clarity, and knowing will drop into our awarenesses. We don't need to actively seek these things. Hey, Gagliardi! We don't need to actively seek these things. We can just, they can just happen when we create an open space. So basically, without knowing that that was the card of the entering the chamber of healing, I knew, I felt, I took a shower, I went outside, I took a walk, I bounced on my trampoline a couple of times, and I said, let me come here, and instead of trying to go on YouTube like I normally would, let me try to see if I can go on Facebook. And so I'm glad that I'm able to go live today. Hopefully I won't get banned for another year and a half. And so I guess I'm making this a sacred space, because this is where I started, right? When I started on this journey of sharing my spiritual gifts, I started on Facebook with my friends and Facebook family. So this is a sacred space that's less complicated, I guess, than YouTube is sometimes, because I can interact with people, but those are not people that I know. I know you all. I know your faces. I've been friends with you. I've worked with you. So it's maybe a more comfortable energy. So I don't feel like I'm being judged by strangers. Okay? I'm not perfect, but I strive to be better. Not perfect, but I strive to be better. Hey, Nina. So I decided to come here because I just wanted to, and I guess that this was a good choice, because I'm seeing all you guys who are watching, you know, it just, I feel better just knowing that you're there. And so I appreciate that from all of you who bothered to tune in and just show your face today and always. So I appreciate my Facebook family and friends. Healing happens most powerfully when there is space, openness, and allowing. We let go for healing to flow. Time and sacred space will help you receive the inner adjustments that you need for the healing magic of the Lady of the Isis to be able to teach, to reach you with full boldness and genius. So there's rituals and incantations that go along with that oracle card, and I'll work on that later. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Being able to come in to this healing place. So what I'll do then, maybe it'll help me. If anybody has any questions, anybody wants me to pull a card for them or something, I'll be more than happy to do that while I'm here. Maybe that'll help get my juices flowing. What's today? Today is Virgo, right? So let's see if we can get a message for Virgo. Or not. So I'll use Numerology card. All right, let's see. What are the messages for? Let me get this other table here. What are the messages for Virgo? What advice do we have for Virgo today? All right, and this is the deck I'm using, Numerology. So let's see if we can get some cards for Virgo. And kept getting this morning also. You know, I get old songs because I'm 62. So, it was an old Stevie Wonder song. And there's a place in the sun where there's hope for everyone, where my poor restless heart gotta run. There's a place in the sun, and before my life is done, I'ma find me a place in the sun. Like this old dusty road, I get weary from the load, moving on, moving on. Like this tired, troubled earth, I've been rolling since my birth, moving on, moving on. Let me get 3 cards for Virgo, please. There's a place in the sun where there's hope for everyone, and my poor restless heart's gotta run. There's a place in the sun, and before my life is done, I'ma find me a place in the sun. Okay, one more card please for Virgo. Okay, so Virgo, bottom of the deck, the end of a rough cycle approaches. Hallelujah. And this is full moon in Capricorn, right? So, the end of a tough cycle approaches. The first card, meditate and contemplate. The new moon in Pisces. Meditate and contemplate. Second card, waning moon. What do you need to release? And full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. You are good enough, Virgo. So, what do you need to release? Any feelings of inadequacy? Contemplate life, contemplate those things that you do need to release. And know that whatever went on was a lesson. It was not a failure. It was not a loss. It was a lesson. And you need to not allow whatever is going on, whatever is coming up, cause you not to have faith in yourself, cause you not to be stuck, getting out of feeling stuck, getting out of feeling hopeless, right? Hey, thanks for coming by, you guys. All right, so what is it that Virgo needs to release? Feelings of inadequacy, right? Okay. We'll see what's going on for Virgo. Again, I can't see everybody's first name because of I need a new iPad. But the way the camera is, I can't turn it the other way. So I got like a column over here where I can't see everybody's first name. But the ones that I know, I think Keith Times and Grant, Pam, and Phyllis and Barbara. I know Gagliardi's name because I used to work with her. We were officers together. So let's clarify. What does Virgo need to release? Justice. So, you may want to release, well, this could be a Libra, but maybe wanting to get justice, wanting to have closure, wanting to get what it is that you feel that you are due. So you need to release this because you may have felt something was not just. That's why you're feeling that you're not good enough. But let's see what else we got. Justice. The world. So closing a situation, recognizing that something is completed, and letting go. The end of a cycle. Yeah. So don't beat up on yourself. Don't expect any closure. Just know that as long as your intentions were pure, then you have nothing to feel guilty about or feel like you didn't do enough. You did enough and you're good enough. Ten of Pentacles. So, you have stability, you have family, you have friends that are supportive of you, who know you, who believe that you are good enough, and that you are worthy. Bottom of the deck, Six of Swords. Walking away from trouble onto peaceful waters, right? Peaceful space. Leaving a bad situation, leaving a situation that was draining and hurtful, a situation where you may have felt backstabbed or controlled, anything like that. Do your meditation and work on releasing any feelings that you, Virgo, have of inadequacy. And that's your advice. So, sure. All right, Virgo, and next is Libra. Libra. Let's get 3 cards for Libra. See what the message is for Libra. For today. What does Libra need to know about what's going on for them right now? Libra. 3 cards for Libra, please, Spirit. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Well, that's right now. Showing the world the real you, Libra. Who you are. The loving person that you are. Well, maybe not so loving. But the real you. Show the world who you really are. There's a lot of purple in that card also. There's a lot of royalty and healing, sweetness, rest. 2 more cards, please, for Libra. Spirit. Thanks, you guys, for coming by. I really appreciate the company this morning. Don't let your past hold you back. South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. Now, if you go and you get your birth chart and you know the time that you were born, part of the birth chart that you can get free on Cafe Astrology, on the internet, they'll do a free birth chart and natal chart. And there's a node, a south node and a north node that were present at the time of your birth. And the theory is that your south node is your previous life, your previous incarnation, and your north node is your present life. Basically, what it is that you're here to do, what it is that you're here to learn, what it is here that you're here to accomplish. So, if you have a north node in Libra, your south node would be in Aries? Yeah. Your south node is in Aries. So that means that in your past life, you may have been in Aries or you had those qualities, right? So in this life, being Libra, Libra is justice, Libra is balance, right? Aries is power and authority and follow through. So Aries is the ram. Libra is justice, balance. So if you're Libra in this life, you were Aries in your past life. And the lessons that you learned in your previous life, you're going to employ them to help you accomplish your goals in this life. But you're going to be more balanced and less forceful unless necessary. Somebody pushes you, all right? But don't let that energy hold you back. Don't let the negative aspects of Aries, or whatever your north node is, hold you back. So when you look it up and you find out what your south node and north node is, and you look at the qualities of that particular sign, that may give you some help and inclination about what your life purpose is, or the way that you respond to certain stresses or things in your environment. So it's helpful to know. But don't let your past hold you back in any event. Show the world the real you. Right? And this is the time to do it because this talks about the full moon in Aquarius. And a new moon in Libra. All right, a new romantic cycle begins. So, maybe, Libra, by showing the world who you really are and not letting the past hold you back, you'll get the romance that you're seeking. Maybe maybe you'll catch someone's eye, or you'll be out in a place and someone will catch your eye, and taking the lessons from previous relationships with you, previous relationships in this life, knowing what worked and what didn't work, having done your own work to know what you need to work on about yourself, but being open about it and not letting it hold you back, is when a new cycle of romance will begin with someone new, or maybe a new cycle with someone from the past. In the bottom of the deck, believe in the impossible, Libra. Blue moon. Just had a blue moon too? Yeah, I think this Aquarius new moon was a blue moon, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not going over that. But something new will come to you by believing in the impossible, showing the world who you really are, and not letting yourself be held back by any insecurities from the past, and allowing yourself to accept the new, and believing in the impossible. Believe in miracles. Okay, Libra. Scorpio. Okay, let's see. Let's get 3 messages for Scorpio. Advice for Scorpios. Looking for healing. Healing for Scorpio. Messages of healing for Scorpio. Well, that. All right, Spirit. Scorpio. Healing messages for Scorpio, Spirit, please. Whew. Supermoon. Emotions are running high. Okay. So Scorpio has some deep emotions that they're dealing with. Let's get this advice. 2 more cards for Scorpio. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. And conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. Wow. So, full moon eclipse. Luck is on your side. And the emotions are running high. So something that you are passionate about, something, Scorpio, bottom of the deck, look at the bigger picture, full moon in Sagittarius. So we got new moon in Sagittarius and full moon in Sagittarius. So maybe you're dealing with a Sagittarius, maybe you have, maybe you're on the cusp of Sagittarius and Scorpio. There's a 13th sign that lies between Scorpio and Sagittarius. So the very end of Scorpio and the beginning of Sagittarius. Ophiuchus, I believe is the sign, is the 13th sign. So you may be in that time frame. I think that's like from November 27th to December 15th, something like that. Emotions are running high, luck is on your side, and conclusions are within reach if you look at the bigger picture. So maybe you are overreacting, or maybe you're letting your emotions get the best of you, and they're asking you to have faith and look at the bigger picture. Know that this is coming to a conclusion soon. You could, like I said, you could be dealing with an Aquarius also. I mean, with a Sagittarius or an Aquarius, I guess. But full moon eclipse, we had those recently. An eclipse this summer. Full moon in Sagittarius. The Hierophant. So, this is about organizations, institutions. This is about, could be religion, could be a job, could be government, could be marriage, could be what's expected of you. So, doing what's expected of you, or maybe there's a lot going on around you. Maybe you're putting in for a position somewhere, a raise, a promotion. it says luck is on your side. Hierophant is about tradition also. So maybe it's something that you're doing or something that you want to do, and maybe you're not sure how to be received because people are being emotional. You're being emotional. People around you are being emotional. But let's see what else we get. For the Hierophant, for Scorpio. Oh, the Magician and the Hierophant. Wow. The Magician, luck is on your side. So you can change things. You have all the ability, you have all the tools at your disposal to change things. All right? Maybe there's something going on in an organization that you're a part of, or a workplace situation, and people are getting upset about something or whatever. But you have what it is that you need in order to change the situation for you and make things calm down. Maybe you will be the person to bring some clarity to the situation, or to bring some order to the confusion, because you're able to look at the bigger picture and look how everything is affecting yourself and everyone around you and the job. Queen of Pentacles. Conclusions are within reach. So this is about being secure, being nurturing, being able to take care of home and work. So maybe you're feeling a little overwhelmed at work, but you have the tools that are necessary to help you bring this to a conclusion. If you look at the bigger picture, see what it is that you have at your disposal to help you, and do the things that you need to do, knowing nothing is impossible, Scorpio. So, that's your advice for today. Put yourself, be your nurturing, loving, positive self. And bring the peace. Right? Bring order. Help people to calm their emotions, to allow themselves to work things out through conversation and not being so emotional. All right, Sagittarius. Let's get advice for Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What is the advice for Sagittarius? 3 cards, please. Spirit. Confidence is the key to success. New moon in Leo. Okay. Confidence is your key to success. So having confidence in yourself. That's how you are going to get to the place that you need to be. By being confident in yourself and your abilities. Not worrying about anyone else's opinion about who you are or what you do or the way you look or any of that. Oh. Surrender to the divine. Full moon. So having faith and confidence in God, right? Knowing that you are protected, being confident in your beliefs, and being confident that you can surrender the outcome of this situation to the divine. One more for Sagittarius. Letting the divine lead you. Being confident cards came out. You're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon, close to achieving your goal. And new moon in Aquarius, bringing love into the situation. So, bringing love and faith into the situation. It's going to help you achieve your goal really soon. Don't let your past hold you back either, Sagittarius. So be confident knowing that you are very close to your goal. The more love you bring into the situation, the more that you surrender, the more successful you will be. Being confident in spirit, being confident in yourself, and your ability to bring love, and your ability to put the past in the past. Okay, Capricorn. 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 Messages for Capricorn. 3 cards, please. Capricorn, new moon in Virgo. A time to give rather than to take. New moon in Virgo. Time to give rather than take. So, let's see what else. Some of you may have been taking, and maybe you weren't conscious that you were taking and not reciprocating. And it's time for you to give back. Give back to whomever you were receiving. And I'm not talking about monetary. This is like emotional reciprocation, love, you know, energy, time. And maybe you have been taking up a lot of someone else's time, and you haven't been giving them a lot of your time for somebody. Okay. Oh, full moon in Cancer. A personal issue reaches a resolution. A time to give rather than take. A personal issue reaches resolution. This could be about communication, resolving an issue, balance, spirituality with practicality. Full moon in Pisces. And at the bottom of the deck, believe in the impossible. Blue moon. So, Capricorn. Maybe you've been spending a lot of time working and being practical, and not enough time within your spirituality. And maybe that is what will help you resolve this personal issue. Capricorn. Personal issue reaches resolution. Balance your spirituality and your practicality. Okay, so maybe you need to do some charity work. Maybe you need to spend time giving to others. If you're working a lot, maybe you need to take some aspect of your work and share it with someone else with no expectations of anything. Balancing what you do with who you are inside. Capricorn. Page of Wands. This talks about bringing a message of friendship or passion. So maybe it's time for you to contact someone, reach out to someone. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Maybe time for you to give to that person rather than take. Maybe you've gotten that message already. Okay. This could be talking about just, going on a date. This could be talking about spending time, having fun. So maybe somebody wants to spend time with you and you have been working so hard that you don't have time to balance your work and your social life because you're working so hard. Maybe you think it's impossible, but they're telling you to believe in the impossible. You can make it work if you learn how to balance and accept the messages that you're getting that are calling for you to change. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, this is working hard, slow and steady wins the race. This is a dependable energy, but it is slow. And this is Earth, so it's Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. So this is fire, and this is Earth. This is slow, and this is quick. So maybe you are not moving as quickly as you should, even though you are balanced. Maybe you are taking, being responsible, working. You have a plan, but maybe you didn't communicate your plan. Maybe that's it. Maybe you have a plan that you're working on. Maybe you haven't communicated that. Maybe someone's not aware of the plan for somebody. Eight of Wands, yes. This is about a message. This is about going forward and communicating. Someone around you, or you, Capricorn, needs to get a move on. Needs to make contact. Go forward. Look for some fun. Be playful. You've saved enough. You have enough time. You can make the time so that you can move forward, so you can be in contact. Yeah, I think that that's what this is. There's some communication that you've gotten, that someone maybe wants to communicate with you, and you're busy working, keeping your head on your work. You're still getting those messages. Messages are coming to you a lot. Getting a lot of messages, Capricorn. Alright, what else? Five of Wands. A lot of controversy and fighting. Maybe somebody wants to contact you and tell you about some controversy that's going on, some disagreement that's happening. some disturbing attacks, messages. Maybe somebody needs you to stand up for them, and they need you to contact them in order for this issue to be resolved. You have to bring balance, and maybe someone needs you, or you need to address an issue that you're very aware of, that you know about, that's been very controversial, caused a lot of arguing. It may have something to do with a fire sign of Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. But Capricorn is able to bring order to that because of their steadiness. Okay. So, you're going to be working on balancing your time, your energy, your spirituality, and your practicality so that you can resolve this issue and give some time to a fire sign or maybe a young person around you. And stop thinking that it's impossible, because you are dependable and you are being depended on to handle a situation. So, Capricorn. Okay, next, Aquarius. Let's get 3 cards for Aquarius. If these messages resonate with you, let me know. Send me a message later on, or write it on Facebook, or come over to the YouTube channel and check out some of those videos. Maybe they will give you more clarity. Or get a personal reading from me by writing me at pbtarot7@gmail.com. Also, you can join my Facebook page, Our Stories Continue. You can join the page. Let's see. Messages for Aquarius. 3 cards, please. 3 cards for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. Mutable moon. Nothing is set in stone. Okay. So, maybe there's something that you were discouraged about, and they're telling you that it's not over. Nothing's set in stone. Mutable moon. So things can change. Anything can change. Full moon in Virgo. You are good enough. You and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. And believe in the impossible came out with that. You and your loved ones are safe. Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. Bottom of the deck. Time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio. So, you have a Scorpio around you that you need to release. You are good enough. You and your loved ones are safe. And you just need to believe in the impossible, Aquarius. So maybe you've been having negative thoughts, right? Maybe you feel that something is over. Maybe you feel that whatever it is that you were trying to accomplish, you're doubting it. But they're telling you, you are good enough. Release those fears Release those fears and those doubts. You are safe, your children are safe, your family is safe. And believe in the impossible. Releasing negativity. So if you're having negative thoughts about things, making you feel that you're unsafe, that you're not good enough, don't believe that. Those are just things that you're telling yourself. Those are just stories that you're telling yourself because you're not believing in miracles. They want you to believe in the impossible and release negative energy, release negative thoughts, release negative thought patterns. Underneath that, looking at the bigger picture. So look at the bigger picture. Try to look from an objective place. Know that even though something may have happened, it's not over till it's over. Nothing's set in stone until they put that tombstone on you, right? Over you. So you are good enough. You're safe. You just have to have faith. And release negative thoughts, Scorpio. That was Aquarius. Okay. It may have something to do with a Scorpio. That's why I said it. So, Aquarius. All right. So next is Pisces. Pisces. Let's get something. Pisces. Get a message for Pisces. Any messages for Pisces, please, Spirit? Messages for Pisces. Advice for Pisces. What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. So Pisces, maybe there's something or someone you need to reach out to. Be bold and make the first move, Pisces. We'll also be talking about standing up for yourself. Make the first move. Maybe approaching someone, something. Two more for Pisces, please. Show the world the real you. So, coming out of your shell, coming out into the open, coming out of the closet, if that's applicable. Stand up and show the world who you are. Reach out, make that move right now. A new start is coming, a new moon. Be bold, make the first move, show the world the real you. Confidence is the key to your success. New moon in Leo. Right now. Oh boy, yeah. New start is coming. If you're bold and you make the first move, show the world who you are. So taking charge of a situation. Having confidence. And underneath that, bringing love into the situation. So maybe there's someone that you want to express love to, Pisces. Someone that you want them to see who you really are. Or maybe it's just the world. Maybe it's just your environment, and they want you to step forward, show who you really are, and that will bring you confidence. As you cultivate confidence, you'll get more confidence. So you have to take the first step to be bold, and then a new start will come. A new start is coming. Show the world the real you, bringing love into the situation. Confidence is your key to success. So show the world who you are, Pisces. Don't hide your light under a bushel for nobody. All right? Be bold, be who you are, and be confident that they will either like it or more than likely love it. Expect powerful changes. Okay, Pisces, that was Pisces. Who's next? Aries. Aries. 3 cards for Aries. Thank you guys for hanging out and letting me go and do this. This is so helpful to me. It's like I get my juices flowing. That happened before. I did a few readings on YouTube, on Facebook rather than YouTube. I just felt more comfortable. Like I told you guys, it's like being with family, because I know you guys. Okay. And then, you know, it's not just random people watching or interacting. Okay, Aries. Okay, you are close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. What do you need to release? So you're getting ready, you're close to getting to your goal, but you need to figure out what it is that you need to let go of. Could be anything. Could be clutter. Maybe you need to give things away to the Salvation Army or something like that. A personal issue reaches conclusion. So, something needs to be released because you're very close to your goal. Bring love into the situation. A personal issue reaches a resolution. So maybe you're trying to resolve something, and the way to resolve it is to bring love into it. And releasing negativity, releasing your need to be right or another person's need to be wrong. But you're very close to it, so you're on the right track and you're getting close to it. Full moon in Cancer. Personal issues reach solutions. You're very close to achieving your goals. So, be more loving in your thoughts and communications about whatever that issue is, and you're going to achieve your goal. You're on the right track. You're doing it right. So, Taurus. Let's get 3 cards for Taurus. So Taurus is May, right? End of April to the middle of June, right? April, May, right? Taurus is April and May. All right, Taurus. Luck is on your side. Full moon in Sagittarius. Just gotta know what you want and take aim at it. Go for what you want. Luck is on your side, Taurus. You can achieve it. energy is gaining momentum. Yeah, luck is on your side. So this is focused movement, and this is momentum. So something is moving in a good direction. New moon in Sagittarius, and this is a waxing moon. Okay. Lucky. Something is happening. Things are moving. You may not even know what's going on. It's just the energies are moving positively in your favor. So the universe may be stepping in and bringing things, speeding things up, right? Making some movement. Because you have been focused. So it's one more. And your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. So, new moon in Sagittarius, new moon in Capricorn. So maybe this is going to happen around December. But your hard work is paying off. Something is gaining momentum. Meditate and contemplate. New moon in Pisces. So you got new moon in Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Pisces. So a lot of newness, a lot of changes, a lot of energies, but big moves, big changes. So something is working up to a completion. And so you need to think about what it is that you really want. Meditate on what it is that you really want. And believe that all the work that you've done up to now is bringing you to the place that you want to be. Gemini. Gemini. Let's get messages for Gemini this morning. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Energy is gaining momentum. Okay. Gemini. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus, or maybe you have Taurus in your chart. But that energy, whatever's going on, that things are changing. Maybe something's coming towards you. Something may be coming towards you quickly. New moon in Aries, time to take action. So something is coming to a build-up. Something's been building up. Some energy is building up, and now it's time to make a move. A time to give rather than take. Emotions are running high. So sounds like somebody is on their, something's gonna happen, is coming. It's like emotions have been building, hopefully positive emotions. Bottom of the deck, you're very close to achieving your goal. Gibbous moon. Time to give rather than take. Emotions are running high. Time to take action. Energy is gaining momentum. So again, you're very close to your goals, and you are you feel it coming. So you need to get ready to do what it is that you want to do. Maybe there's somebody that you want to go towards, or a gift that you want to exchange. You're feeling very emotional about this situation. and it keeps building and building and building. So what they're telling you to do is stop letting the energies build up and take action. Do something about it. Because you're close to achieving your goal. You just have to step up. Aries. Right? And that was Gemini, right? Yeah, time to take action. Be strong. Powerful. Gemini, Cancer. Cancer. Let's get advice for Cancer. New moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. Could have something to do with investments. New moon in Taurus. Prosperity lies ahead. So maybe you're working hard, going towards something. Like I said, maybe there's an investment or something that is coming to fruition. Some money. You may be receiving a gift, maybe that was owed to you. Time to take action. A new romantic cycle begins. Virgo got that right. Excuse me. Don't let the past hold you back. So there's some happiness, some prosperity that it's time for you to take action on. So you can start a new romance, a new romantic cycle, a new beginning in love. Don't let the past hold you back. Underneath that, step out of your comfort zone. So this is the South Node, and this is the North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. And I spoke about South Node and North Node earlier, right? So like I said, look up your astrological chart on Astro Cafe, or there are other sites that give free birth reports, and take a look at that. But in any event, Cancer, we know that you're a homebody, right? You like to be home, you like nurturing, right? But that's the past, and maybe that's what's holding you back, because you need to take action. You need to come out of your comfort zone and not let yourself fall back into the same rut and routine, repeating cycles over and over, because there's new love coming for you. Could have something to do with a Libra. But it is time to take action. You could be dealing with an Aries, you could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. But again, looking at your North Node and your South Node, and that will help you know when that'll help you understand that it is okay for you to take action. That this is going to be stable, this is going to be prosperous, and a new opportunity for romance. Step out of your comfort zone, Cancer. Leo. Three cards for Leo. Thank you guys for hanging out. All right. That was, I guess Spirit said thank y'all too. Kidding. Right? cards. That was a lot. 3. Thank you. Believe in the impossible, Leo. Blue moon. Well, this could be encouraging you right now to believe in the impossible. Things can happen if you believe in miracles, in the spirit guides, in the divine. But anything can happen. Any good thing can happen. The answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. Believe in the impossible, and the answers that you need are coming. So pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to messages that you get, intuitive messages. Pay attention to synchronicities, number sequences, 555, 1010, 1 2 3 4. Pay attention to those signals and those signs, and then Google those things. If you see yourself seeing the same numbers over and over and over again, you know, or you see 1010 or 777 or 1111 or whatever repetitive numbers that you know, all that you always see, or if you see 1 2 3 4, look it up. Google has everything to give you the information that you need. You don't have to believe me. Just follow just look at the information and see if it resonates with you. And then take another closer look with it. Believe me. Bring love into the situation. Leo. Believe in the impossible. The answers are coming. Bring love in the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Bring love into the situation. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Aquarius. So yeah, this is energy. This is present energy right now. So if you believe in the impossible, be forward, be bold, step forward, make the first move, bring love into this situation, you'll get your answers. You'll get your answers. And underneath that, you are good enough. You are enough. And under that was prosperity lies ahead. Be bold and make the first move. You gotta have faith in yourself. You have to believe that anything is possible, all good things are possible, and that the answers that you need are coming if you bring love into the situation. Love is also God, right? Love is also charity and generosity. All right, so maybe by you giving, then you'll get your answers. Like it's an exchange with the universe and yourself. So if you are loving and faithful and believe in the impossible, you'll get the answers that you seek, and you'll be able to draw what it is that you are trying to attract. So that was Leo. And I started with Virgo. So I'm done. Oh, all of them. All right. Thank you all. I did them all. Oh, feel good. So, if anybody had any questions, you can say that now. If not, I am going to sign off. And I'm just going to get another message for the collective, for everybody, from Soul's Journey. Just get a Soul's Journey card for the collective. Let's get one card for the collective. All that we are going through today and in the next coming days, all those messages. What is this lesson? What is this about? For everyone. All those who are watching, all those who come across these messages in the future. This is timeless. Whenever you come across it, it's for you. Oh. Perseverance and self-esteem and doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the Spirit that benefit me and others. And perseverance. I know that I can do anything that I set my mind to. As a soul, you're on a mission in this physical dimension. You are the only one who knows the perfect path to take. Your intuition, your connection to spirit, is your compass. You have the power to stay the course, and you are stronger and more determined than you might first think. In order to experience many successes in life, you must mature and realize the strength within yourself and the quality of inner courage. Life doesn't just happen. We must make it happen. It's natural for us in this human school to shy away from what we believe to be difficult because we concern ourselves with how others will perceive us. We're afraid of ridicule, failure, or coming up short. Now's the time to make the proper changes and take risks and do things you never thought you could do before. Your soul must learn to become aware of its inner strength. Live the joyfulness your soul yearns for, and encourage and engage in activities you have always wanted to try, but were afraid that you'd fail at. Your soul would not yearn for something that you couldn't accomplish. You have the strength and fortitude to be capable of greatness. You can do whatever it is that you set your mind to. And know that God would not have put it on your soul, in your spirit, to want something so badly and deny it up to you. Why? If it's in your soul to love, love is there. You may not have connected with the correct people, but then that's just more of God's love and protection. Because you're so lovable and you're so giving, someone may take advantage. And you're important because you have self-esteem. You have gifts that benefit not just yourself, but others. And you don't know all the answers. And it's not meant for you to know all the answers. But keep going. Keep looking for what it is, searching for that love that you know you deserve, that you know because of the faith that you have in God. You know that God would not put this desire to love and be loved on your heart if it wasn't meant for you to have that. but know that the first step is to know that you have to love yourself and who you are in order for you to be able to protect yourself and to be open to possibilities that are out there for you, for love, for connection, because you deserve it. So, that's the message for the collective, for whoever comes across this video. Thank you guys so much for allowing me to do this here on Facebook. So appreciate your help, your energies. And like I said, don't forget, follow me on YouTube. Check me out there. Put in Patsy, IyaPatsy, or put in VSQ Tarot, and you'll get me. Or join my Facebook page, Our Stories Continue. Okay? And it's political more than anything. And he'll, I don't know, got a notification. It says he'll appreciate anything from you. So maybe that'll mean something to someone. Said James will appreciate anything from you. That is important. It must be the Spirit told me to say it. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be talking to everybody real soon. And like I said, don't forget to come by, check out the YouTube channel, and subscribe, and tell your friends to subscribe too. And join the Facebook page, Our Stories Continue. I love you guys. Thanks so much.